welcome to the Low Budget Late Night Show. I am your host, Xach. As always, today I am not joined by anybody. This will be another co-hostless episode. Just me and you. All right, so this week, I was on the bus, and I don't know if your bus system has a tickets checking system, but ours does. And what they do is they have about 5 security guards enter the bus at once from the front and the back entrance/exit. And then they just stand around the bus making sure people take out their payment information while one person goes around and scans it all. And it just feels very, very Gestapo-ish. It's weird. It's a strange vibe. I think it would even be less of a strange vibe if they just had less security guards, like maybe just one security guard and one dude to scan the tickets. I feel like that would be sufficient. So that is the stand-up monologue segment of the show. Now, we are going to get into the rapid fire news. Welcome to the Rapid Fire News. Just want to say we put in some work, and just want to thank everyone who put in the extra hours to make some more cool designs for the show and sort of give us a new look here. So we appreciate any feedback if there's any. All right, so for Rapid Fire News, I have a prepared statement from the team to read about the news as it stands. This was compiled from headlines of a bunch of different articles. So, Elon's actions possibly unlawful. Ceasefire broken again. White Lotus sweeps the nation. Teslas have been painted to look like bathroom stalls. The government is committing seppuku. Someone stole a golden toilet. Reporter smacks Trump with a mic. Inside of the Tesla, everything is computer. The stock market tanks. Elon accuses South Africa of racism. We have too many ICE detainments. People can feel the pressure rising, and the rate that things happen is blinding. Chuck Schumer talks to Republicans with Jim Sweat Reek. All this and much, much more this week. So yeah, we're in a pretty crazy time right now. There's a lot happening, a lot to cover, and we do our best to make sure that we get you the most accurate, immediate information. So this has been a Rapid Fire News. Alrighty, now that brings us into the weather. welcome to the weather. So this week, it's been a lot of quick changes around here. We'll have clouds moving pretty quickly around the sky, so one minute it'll be rainy, and then the next minute it'll be sunny. Lots of winds, so we're moving through these atmospheric changes quick. And I've got a fence I gotta fix, and I got all the things laid out to fix the fence. Went inside and used the bathroom, came back out, it was pissing down rain. I thought it was gonna be nice the whole day. Turns out, no. Fence is still just laying out there with all the stuff to fix it, so hopefully we get some of the nice spring weather more consistently here in the future. Don't know about that though. All right, so that's the weather. All right. Now that brings us into our song of the week. This week, another song that I have just been listening to quite a bit lately. It'll be Big Dipper by Wolfpack. This is from Wolfpack's new album, which they're a minimalist funk band by self-description. And I'd say that this new album is sort of making a move towards what could be best described as church or gospel disco gospel. One of those ways. So yeah, I'm gonna get the song pulled up here. As always, I've got my Bluetooth headphones. Oh, whoa, shit! I dropped one. All right. Oh fuck. Okay, got my Bluetooth headphones here. And I've got the song pulled up on Spotify, Big Dipper by Wolfpack. So whenever we are all ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so that brings us on to our music guest for the week, Noah Pegg. This guy grew up in Portland. He's a Portland born and bred artist. And yeah, I believe he's got a piano song that we're going to hear. So I'll just give it over to him now. Noah Pegg. Hi, I'm Noah, and this is a song I wrote called Hope So. All right. All right. So that was a great performance from our music guest, Noah Pegg. Thanks for being on the show, Noah. Maybe we'll have you back sometime. That would be great. All right. Now we are going to be getting into audience submissions. All right, welcome to the audience submission segment of the show. We have quite a few to go over today. We've got 3 different submissions. The first is the comment on the last video that says, okay, but if you were an underwater explorer or an undersea explorer, you wouldn't see that image because blobfish look a lot less blobby underwater. I did not know that. If we could have... Jesus Christ. If we could have an image of a blobfish, please. Yeah, I would not have guessed that that's what a blobfish looks like under the water. That's pretty... Yeah, so that might change my opinion, but I'm going to stick with what I said last time about the naming of the blobfish. Thank you for your comment. All right. So now we got another one. This will be the second submission from Anon Amos. So good to see you're still watching. Let's get into this. It was quite a oh wow. Okay. So Anon Amos says, consider the paradox of the heap. When one grain of sand is removed from a heap, the heap remains a heap. Remove another and another grain after grain, still a heap. But when there is a single grain left, when there is but a single grain left, one must wonder when its status as a heap is lost. Was lost. Sorry, I butchered that. But when there is but a single grain left, one must wonder when its status as a heap was lost. Okay. So another thinker here. Another thinker. I'll give how about a view to the camera of what this looks like. Can we get that? It looks like that's not showing up at all, is it? Is it? Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll do some... You guys can do some post magic on that. Make it happen. All right, so one grain of sand is removed from a heap. It remains a heap. Okay, so like a heap. If I'm thinking of a heap of sand, I'm thinking at least like a bucket's full of sand. But I'm imagining we're starting bigger than that. So maybe it's like a truckload of sand, and you're taking away grains and grains of sand. When is it no longer a heap? I mean, definitely before the single grain. Maybe like a good handful. Like probably, you see, start with a truckload. I'd be like, that is a heap of sand. Right? That's a heap. That's a heaping amount of sand. You've heaped that sand there. Then, after people remove the grains down to the bucket size, like if it was just like a sand pail size, then I would say that's a heap of sand. That's, someone heaped that sand, but it wasn't like a team effort like the last heap of sand. I'm going to say probably the smallest heap you could have would be about a handful. So maybe like 3-inch by 3-inch pile of sand. That's the last. After that, it's just sand on the ground, especially if it's on other sand. You wouldn't know. So Yeah, we're gonna say about a 3 inch by 3 inch pile of sand would make a heap. So thank you for the thinker, keeping us on our toes. You know, you gotta goose these people every once in a while. All right, this I don't know what that is, but this is the last audience submission of the week. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? All right. No, I would not eat myself if I was a hot dog. A hot dog does not have a mouth, doesn't have a trachea, doesn't have digestive system. The only reason that we can eat hot dogs is because we are humans and we've developed these things in order to eat hot dogs. Uh, so no, if I was a hot dog, I would not be able to eat myself, even if I wanted to. I don't think I would want to because also the thing about hot dogs is they don't have desires, aspirations, or dreams. They are dreamless tubes of meat. So, no. Thank you for your submission. It wasn't signed who that came from, but thank you for your submission. I would just think more about the anatomy of certain things, you know, because a hot dog can't eat itself. All right, well, I think that looks just about to be the end of the show. We don't have much more. We got, yep, everything is crossed off. So yeah, that was the 6th episode of Low Budget Late Night Show. I have been your host, Xach. I was not joined by anybody this week. Third week co-hostless. Hope it's going well. Yeah, thank you for joining us, and until next time. Uh, all right.